Weisberger's best-selling novel about a young woman who stumbles into the hectic worlds of high fashion and publishing is one of my new favorite books. Andrea, or Andy, Sachs is a bright young woman from the Midwest who has just graduated from college and wants to work as a magazine writer. Andy has applied for a job at Runway, America's most prestigious fashion journal, one that a million girls would kill for, even though Andy has no interest in fashion or runway or has any type of fashion sense of her own. They are one of the only magazines in New York with a job opening, second assistant to the editor, Miranda Priestley. Much to Andy's surprise, she is hired that day. As Andy quickly learns, Miranda is a vain, demanding boss with plenty of power, and she isn't afraid to use it. And though Andy lands the job, she soon learns that working for Miranda would be quite harder than she thought. Throughout the novel, Andy struggles to hold on to the job and keep her sanity, knowing that a recommendation from Miranda can open nearly any door at any magazine writing company. Despite everything against Andrea in the office, she starts to consider the experience as a challenge, drastically changing her clothes and self-image. However, with her new appearance and the demands placed on her, she starts to lose her friends, family, and her live-in boyfriend. As she is whisked away to Paris to be with Miranda and faces all the glamour that could be hers, she is forced to make a decision about where she wants to be in her life. Andrea is confronted with the idea of becoming much like Miranda. It is Miranda who believes that Andrea reminds her of herself, which causes Andrea to think twice about her chosen path. And she realizes that it's not the clothes or the fashion or the people that she should hate, it's who she's becoming. She shut out the people who cared for her most, including her boyfriend, and by the end she was left with nothing. By the end of The Devil Wears Prada, Andrea learns that she can accomplish her professional goals without having to work for Miranda. She goes on to be a journalist for an important magazine. Miranda gives the magazine a good recommendation from Andy, to her surprise. I thought this book was very intriguing, funny, and clever. I recommend it to girls who enjoy fashion, have a sense of humor, and are looking for a good book to read. I promise that you won't regret it and you will all love it very much. Andrea learned that she was so caught up in her job that she didn't have time for her friends or her family or for anybody else, and she was only Miranda's priority. She realized if she wanted to be happy and pursue this dream on her own, she couldn't keep working for Miranda. This book shows that just because someone loves something, or everybody loves something, such as fashion, doesn't mean that you have to change for them. Just because Andy got a good job didn't mean that she had to change her whole self and cut everyone out of her life in order to be in the magazine industry. She realized that she could pursue her own dream and be herself if she just went out and looked for her own job by herself. And the ending is happy, so you can tell that that's what she wanted to do and that's what she should have done. I really liked this book, like I said, and I hope all of y'all get to read it. It's also a movie, but I read the book and the book is like 10 times better and it has way more detail than the movie. Thank you for listening to my summer project over The Devil Wears Prada.